President Joe Biden is under pressure to help cities nationwide plagued by shootings and murders. Today, the president invited several law enforcement leaders to the White House. But will it be enough to silence the streets? White House correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. President Biden met with big city police chiefs and mayors as they grapple with the scourge of gun violence. For example, in Chicago this past weekend, a 31-year-old man was shot 64 times as he walked out of the Cook County jail there. The suspects took off.
President Joe Biden on the out-of-control violence in some American cities.
Well, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. We know there are some things that work.
The never-ending question, how to stop it.
We recognize that we have to come together to fulfill the first responsibility of a democracy, that's to keep each other safe.
The White House says part of its overall strategy is to go after what it calls rogue firearms dealers, use money from the American Rescue Plan to put more police officers on the streets, and help young people who are often either the victim or perpetrator of violent crimes find jobs.
Press Secretary Jen Psaki told reporters today.
And all of these measures, our hope is that they will lead to a reduction in gun violence and crime in these cities, of course.
But the Heritage Foundation is not sold on President Biden's efforts to bring peace to the streets, writing, President Biden is coming face to face with the disastrous effects of 2020's widespread anti-police protests, policies, and rhetoric, all of which he supported. And former Secretary of State Mike Pompeo warned, when it comes to our Second Amendment, the Democrats are headed down a dangerous path. We must stop them. Regarding gun violence, the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops has stated the church recognizes that recourse to self-defense is legitimate for one's own safety. In today's world, however, weapons that are increasingly capable of inflicting great suffering in a short period of time are simply too accessible.
President Biden also said that the Justice Department has created 5 new task forces to crack down on illegal gun trafficking. And he also said, in his words, he wants young people to pick up a paycheck instead of a pistol. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.